Hello, my remarkable pre-calculus class. We are ready for another online adventure. Today, we will apply the sum to product formulas. Yesterday, we did the product of sum. So now we're doing the sum to product. And I'd like to review again that we can change a difference into a what? Sum. So A minus B is the same thing as A plus the opposite of B. If you were to look on page 599 in your ebook, we have here the sum to product formulas. The sum to product formulas. You have a sine of alpha plus sine of beta, sine of alpha minus sine of beta, cosine of alpha minus cosine of beta, cosine of alpha plus cosine of beta. So we're going to look at a problem where it says rewrite the sum or difference as a product. So we're given this problem right here, sine of 9x plus sine of 5x. Now you notice it's a sine and a plus. So you go here to your formulas, you have a sine and a plus. We're going to use this first formula right here in the sum to product formulas. So I wrote it down here. Our alpha is 9x, our beta is 5x. So where we see alpha, we put 9x. Where we see beta, we put 5x. So we're going to add the 9x plus the 5x and then divide by 2. We get 7x. We subtract the alpha minus beta. We get the 4x divided by 2, which is 2x. This is our answer. Well, let me move it down so you can see it. This is our answer. 2 times sine of 7x times the cosine of 2x, and we're through. So you see, it's just a matter of looking at your sum to product formulas and matching it up and then doing the substitution. Let's look at another example. Here, I said rewrite the sum or difference as a product. So this is a difference. This is a cosine and what minus a cosine. So when you have a cosine minus a cosine, you go to your formula, see cosine of alpha minus cosine of beta. And I wrote that down. See, cosine of alpha minus cosine of beta is equal to negative 2 times the sine of alpha plus beta divided by 2 times the sine of alpha minus beta divided by 2. Well, our alpha is 4x. Our beta is 3x. When we add them, we get 7x divided by 2. When we subtract them, we get 1x divided by 2. And here, this is our answer. This is just equal to what? A negative 2 sine of 7x divided by 2 times sine of x divided by 2. And we use a lot of these formulas to help us solve other problems in the higher mathematics. Let's look at another example. Here, I say rewrite the sum, and I should say rewrite the sum as a product of two functions. Leave it in terms of sine and cosine. Well, here I have a sine minus a sine. So I go to my formulas. Here, here it is right here, a sine minus sine. So I'm going to write that formula down, which is here. And the alpha is a negative 1 degrees, and the beta is a negative 2 degrees. So I subtract negative 1 minus negative 2, which is negative 1 plus 2, which gives us 1 degree divided by 2, which is 5/10 of a degree. Then we're going to add them. Negative 1 degree plus a negative 2 degrees gives us a negative 3 degrees divided by 2. Now you remember that cosine is an even function. So the cosine of a negative angle is the same as cosine with a positive angle. So that's why I rewrote it like this. Our even odd functions. So we end up with 2 times the sine of 5/10 degree times the cosine of 1.5 degrees, which is our answer. And again, you see you have to match the sum to product formula up. So let's look at another example. Here it says rewrite the sum as a product of two functions. Leave in terms of sine and cosine. So here, the alpha is going to be 100 degrees, and the beta is going to be 200 degrees, and it's a plus sign. So again, you go to your sum to product formula, cosine. See, here's a plus sign right here, cosine alpha plus cosine of beta. So we use that formula. I rewrote that formula right here. So wherever I see alpha, I'm going to put 100 degrees. Where I see beta, I'm going to put 200 degrees. Here I add them. I get 300 degrees divided by 2, which is what, 150 degrees. I subtract them. I get a negative 100 degrees divided by 2, which is negative 50 degrees. And again, cosine is an even function. So cosine of a negative angle is the same thing as cosine of what? The positive angle. So my answer here is 2 times the cosine of 150 degrees times the cosine of 50 degrees. And as we remember, as you view this video, make sure that you stop, rewind, review. Stop, rewind, review until you understand what is going on. And my love goes out to you.